Next Day Air, starring Mike Epps, Donald Faison, Wood Harris, and Omari Hardwick. This show is about a delivery person that is supposed to be delivering a package to one room, accidentally gives it to the people across the hallway because he's a little high and he gets the numbers mixed up. He gives it to the wrong people, and it turns out that it was the cartel's drugs that he was delivering. Unbeknownst to him, he's just a delivery guy. Works for their version of like UPS, and gives it to the wrong person. So now the cartel guy is like, okay. He makes the phone call. Did you guys get my drugs? They're like, nah, not yet. He's upset. So he decides to come up there to find out what's going on. Flash to the people that got the drugs. They happen to be drug dealers / jack boys. In other words, they're robbers. They go around and they rob drug dealers and other people like that. They get the drugs. They check it out. They open up the box, see it's a box of drugs. They're like, oh man, wow, Christmas. And they're going to sell the drugs to a guy named Shavu, who is Hardwick, who kind of plays a more advanced version of that character in the TV show Power. If you've seen Power and you've seen Ghost, Ghost is essentially Shavu years later. So he calls him. He's like, hey man, I got these drugs. I'd like to sell them to you. We'll give you a discount, but we still want this particular price. So he's like, all right, well, let me come check them out. He finds out that they do have the drugs and that it is exactly what they said. So he's going to give them the price. He wants to buy the drugs. Going back across the hallway, the cartel shows up and they're like, hey man, where's my drugs, man? Where's my drugs? And the guy's like, I don't know. UPS guy got him. We were just about to go light the UPS guy up. So he's like, all right, we'll go with you. So now they're driving around looking for UPS guy. And unfortunately, they find Mos Def, the rapper, Mos Def. And they're like, oh, that's him. They grab him, smack him up a little bit, and they realize it's not him. Some people think black guys look alike. It's not him. So they continue their search, and they end up running into the actual guy who made the delivery. So they get him, Donald Faison. They get him, and they're like, all right, man, where's the drugs? Where's that box? They don't tell him the drugs. Where's that box that you were supposed to deliver? And he's like, I don't know, I gave it to you. And they're like, nope, no you didn't. So they make him show them what he did. So he's in the building and they got guns on him and everything. And he's going through the building and he's like, I delivered it right here, I remember. I'm like, no, you didn't give it to us. And he said, wait, you're right. I didn't bring it here. I made a mistake. I was kind of high that day. I delivered it across the hallway. And they're like, okay, well, go get your drugs. And he's like, I can't get the drugs. You know, they're over there. Good luck. See you guys later. So they grab him. They're like, nah, you're not leaving. They force him to the door and they're like, get our drugs. So he goes and knocks on the door. He asks for the package. They're like, nah, we ain't got no package. So the cartel guys, there's two of them, kick the door in. They're like, oh, no, you got our package. And you're going to give it back. So now you got the two drug dealer guys, and then you got the two cartel guys, plus the one guy that was supposed to get delivery and his girlfriend, plus the UPS guy, all in the house together, plus the other two guys that wanted to sell the drugs. So you got a bunch of people in the house. Almost everybody's got a gun. And they're like, okay, you're going to give us our drugs and we're going to leave. And the guy's like, nah, you're not getting these drugs unless you buy them. So there's a shootout. I'm sure you know that there's a shootout. They start shooting each other. Bang, 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 bang. almost everybody dies except the UPS guy, because he had the common sense to just lay on the ground. It's a pretty good shootout. Not great, a good shootout. The fight, Eddie from Family Matters is in this. He's a big dude now. And he fights the cartel's bodyguard. That was actually a pretty good fight. For what appears to be possibly a low-budget movie, the choreography on that fight was good, because it looked like they were going to really kill each other. So the UPS guy, Donald Faison, survives a shootout because he immediately just falls on the ground, pretends to be dead. Shavu survives. He grabs the drugs. I think he grabbed the drugs. Yeah, he grabbed the drugs, I think, and he left. Faison Love wakes up. He gets up and he looks around, sees all of that money, because they brought the money to buy the drugs. But they didn't buy them because, it got interrupted. He sees the money and he grabs it. And then he skedaddles. He would have to leave the city because it seems like they would eventually look for, they got ways of finding you, I'm sure. So they're probably going to be looking for him. But that's pretty much how it ended. So it wasn't like, well, I don't know. He left. He had the bag of money. If it were me, he's probably just going to get high and end up getting shot and killed a couple days later. But they don't show that. He gets the money and he takes off. Hopefully he left the city, but I doubt it. It was actually a good movie, though. I don't think I'm describing it quite well enough for you to get an idea of how well I liked this movie. But I liked it. I liked it so much that I'm going to give this movie 7 bags of popcorn. Man, 7 bags of popcorn. And that's what I think about that. Have you seen Next Day Air? What's your favorite Mike Epps movie? Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.
Popcorn passport. Get your popcorn passport.